All right, what's happening, everybody? 8-Bit Memory Gamer, Defro in the building, in house. Going through my game collection and just was like hmm, just looking through some stuff. And I forgot all about this game, Greedfall, and I was like I can't remember it. I know I played it. I know I liked some of it. Uh, I remember it had kind of a Fable slash Dragon Age feel to it. Definitely different combat, if I remember correctly. Like I said, it's been a good little while. I haven't played this since it first came out. Um, so, and yep, of course, because it's on a new console, they don't have any of my save data. So yeah, why not? Why? Why would they have any of? I think I'll go ahead and start that on. I'll put it on hard. See, I might regret that. Might regret that. Starting it off on hard. Let's find out. There's no rewind in this.
Could you stand a little taller, just a tad?
Right,
Like
right. It
this.
was a creative character
Yes.
on here.
The chin a tiny bit lower.
Can't
Gaze a
remember.
little more to the right. There.
Oh yeah, I remember. I used to hate that little beard thing that they gave you. I hated that. Hmm. Should I? Should I be a dude? It's funny because normally, reason why I play make a chick a lot is because they never have decent hair for if you want to make a black guy, and everybody will sit and complain, oh, well, they got plenty of hairstyles on there for black folks. No, they don't. No, they do not. Let's see. Oh, faces. Let's see what we got. Okay, well, so like you can do too much. You just get the face that they give you. Face is almost the same, just slightly different. I've never known white people to have lips this big, naturally anyway. Oh, that right there in itself is garbage. Not ragging on anybody, but I'm just saying. Um, I'll play with a guy if they have a decent hairstyle for a guy. And look at all this. Look, this like this. I bet you this would be the only one. I cannot remember. Yep, yep. Seeing nothing but not the gender not the ethnicity of the hair. Yep, and we're at the end. So there you go. Nope, we won't be making a dude this time. Let's see about this facial hair. The thick pork chops. Side buns. That's actually not too bad looking though. Got the Abe Lincoln. Sideburns. Okay. And the beards really aren't that bad. Actually, thinking about it. See what the females have. Can I? Ew. It's like everybody's. Oh my goodness, yeah, that's what I used to hate. That was so ugly to me. Okay, I guess that's something face. And okay, well, hairstyle. I have no idea what this hairstyle is. What are they trying to do? Got the curly at the bottom. I could use that for a chick. little Afrocentric chick, but the top, what is that all about? I don't even understand that. It's horrible. Let's go skin color. Make a hot yellow. Should I have my keeper like that? Let's see what we got. Color. What is the care colors on here? Oh my goodness, that is ridiculous. It's not too bad. I like that. And hopefully, once you pick it, it doesn't look ridiculous. Green eyes. Brown eyes. Do I want to make her my other chick though with the blue eyes? Make her. Or do I want her to have? Who said black chicks can't have blue eyes? Make it look different. Do it to anime characters all the time that's supposed to be Japanese. Alrighty. Yeah, see, this is why. And pick your play style. I cannot remember. What did I used to use? I think it was a mixture between one-handed heavy. I don't think I ever used the one-handed or like the heavy weapons. I don't think I ever used heavy weapons. I know eventually I kind of got everything up. Ended talents. Was it magic? Might have been a little bit of magic and a little bit of... I think it was this, the technique, and then eventually I went into kind of a little magic. One-handed heavy weapons. I just am not too sure about that. I did kind of like the guns after a while. The ones that of course, had rapid fire. I guess I might stick with the technique. Stick with that. Remaining point. I only got 1 point. I thought. Strength, endurance. Damage, physical damage. Magical damage. I don't have too much magic going on right now. I will be using that accuracy. Oh, I need more. I need more, sir. Science. Armor. I think I had to use that. But I think always in the beginning, I always get either health or charm, because for the most part, you're always talking, doing something. To create this character, yeah, there's nothing else left to do. So why not?
Just a few more minutes. You have
see what we
such an
got.
incredibly singular face. That's a compliment, my lady, out of my mouth. Your particularity gives you character.
You're still here?
We have nearly finished. Have you any more need of me, Master?
You haven't forgotten that we're setting sail today, have you?
Of course not.
Your cousin is nowhere to be found. I've searched the palace from cellars to attics. Your uncle is beside himself.
He was of a mind to paint the town last night. Don't worry. I shall track him down. Make care to your own preparations without wrinkling another frown. We'll meet you on the boat.
It's about time your cousin took account of the responsibilities awaiting him. He should go and inform the ambassadors of Thélème and the Bridge Alliance of his departure.
It's amazing
Have
that
no
you
fear,
can...
Master. I will go and see them in his name.
Now you can kind of see the difference
I beg your
between
pardon,
the
but urgent matters call me away. Not
PlayStation
even for the
graphics,
Impossible, my lady. You are leaving with the tide. if what
PlayStation
I've been told is
5 and
correct.
PlayStation
I
4,
am
PlayStation
serious,
3.
truly. I must be going.
My lady,
Because I think graphically
please,
this was
you- Her Highness-
behind.
Thank you, cousin, for getting me out of that.
I don't really 100% think, I don't 100% think that this was the best PlayStation 4 graphics at the time. I think this is PlayStation 3 graphics. Best PlayStation 3 graphics. I don't... Ooh, can I jump? Nope. Oops, do not hit anybody. Hey!
I'm sorry. I'm afraid that I won't make for good company.
I wish you a good day, Your Excellency.
Alrighty. So, well, that is how you sneak, and it didn't help me get by the cutscene.
Green blood,
Kurt,
and so the day has finally come.
I think I always used to have
Leaving the nest.
accompanied
Hurt
by their
with
most
me.
loyal and tenacious master of arms.
As loyal as your goal.
Enough with the cold mercenary. I know you like us. Still hiding your men in the unsuspecting shadows of the greats of this world, I see.
Hey, our blades are the only thing keeping you dainties alive.
Kurt, I'm not in need of your protection. I'm no longer a child, you know.
Is that so? Well, let's see. Fight with honor!
Yeah, I kind of remember that. I will fight by running away. Okay, first of all, where's the block? Yes. Unique will appear. Allow you to choose from the next action. Oh. Fire. Ah! Shooting. And it does nothing. Okay, yeah, that's how I used to. Yeah, I remember it was very different. Prove to Kurt I can fight! Okay, entering lock on. There we go. All I can do is parry. Oh, I got hit!
You defend yourself well, Greenblood.
Oh my goodness,
think
I
you
can't
are a proper
remember.
master of arms.
The best.
You already training for your new post of legate? Don't tire yourself. Flattery'll get you nowhere. But for the fight, you have remembered your basics. Your performance just got you out of a final lesson. Unless you want to go through the paces again before we depart.
I possibly am gonna have to do that.
I'd be up for that. A little last-minute training couldn't hurt.
In that case, Otto here is going to be your training partner. Go! Fight with honor!
Assassin. Okay. Alright, how did I have this? As it was quick. Sign was where? Okay. Oh my goodness. Alright, where? Alright, I'm quite sure I'm doing that. I don't need... Where is the... How do I do it quickly? It attacks. Yep, I killed her. Alright, I remember that. They all have... Oh my god! Oh, they caught me. Pressing the wrong dodge button. Okay, there we go. I was about to say, I know it was something I'm missing.
It appears we've brushed up on the basics.
It does. And I'd like to be on my way.
And I still suck.
Indeed. Remember that you can always train in our barracks on the island if you're feeling rusty.
Are your bags packed for the great departure?
Yes, you know I get by with very little. You're not angry that I'm coming with you, I hope.
I'll show him how happy you are that he's coming. Hey, I'm so happy. Plain. I mean, because actually I do use him all the time.
On the contrary, I am thrilled that both you and Sir de Corsillon are joining our party. A few friends at your side in unknown territory is a boon.
Don't tell me the old school teacher is competing against me. By the way, where is our future governor hiding? I was hoping to put his skills to the test as well.
I've no idea. He had plans to celebrate his departure last night, and we haven't seen him since. You know Constantine. I should have gone with him, but my heart wasn't in the mood for a celebration. The thought of bidding my mother farewell.
It is never easy to say goodbye. But you should be going to see her now. She must be waiting for you. I'll meet you in front of the palace. Then we'll go and find Constantine together.
Very well. I'll meet you as soon as I've said my goodbyes.
That thing on the side of your face makes me want to throw up a little bit. And they didn't give me any kinds of... I remember those trees. These trees were pretty confusing. Eesh. Alright. And of course I don't have any of the gear that I once had. Awesome. That's so great. Starting over from scratch is what I've always dreamed of doing.
What is this? Have you not been taught to knock?
Oh, damn!
Asked 1,000 times. Oh, it's you, my dear child.
Her hands
Mother,
look
I'm sorry.
like
I'm having trouble.
my
getting used
hands
to your
with the
condition.
gloves on.
Come now, let's speak of more pleasant things. I'm so very happy to hear your voice.
Oh, please stop touching me with that hand.
You remind me so much of your father. I do miss him so. Today is the big day, isn't it? Ready to set sail for that island everyone's talking about. Yes, but the idea of leaving you behind, alone and ill. Dying, my child. Alas, there is nothing you can do by staying that would ease my suffering. One thing brings me cheer. They say the island is full of miracles, and we might find a cure. Even if I were to find it, I would never be able to return in time to... I know. But it brings me comfort to know my daughter has left on a mission to heal her people. Come now. It is time for you to take leave. Here. Take this with you.
It's a York peppermint patty.
What is it?
Once you bite into it,
Family
it is
heirloom.
said
Something that
you can feel the breeze of Antarctica between your
may bring you good luck.
bosoms.
All my blessings go with you, my child.
Oh.
Now, be off.
Pretty sad. Because I wanted her to give me more. Hey, hey! Me and my businesswoman outfit on. Alright. Stalin. Oh, yeah. The mean streets of... Where are we?
Kurt,
Yes. Is there something I can help you with?
Look, we can see the masts of the ship that'll be taking us. This is one sacred adventure we're embarking on.
I hope this island will keep its promises.
In order to know that, we'll need to find Constantine first.
You were right. Maybe he is already at the port. He was so eager to leave.
This will be quite the chore to finish before our departure. The commander wants to recover some merchandise from our supplier, but the transporter doesn't want to deliver. I did all I could to persuade. Nothing came of it. All the parliamenting fatigues me. But this is your domain. I wouldn't say no to a little help.
Of course. Where is the supplier located?
In the lower boroughs, near the port.
Right then. We'll put it on our list of visits.
This really looks like this could... Yes, of course Kurt has to come to the team. Of course. The only person available.
Where would you like to begin?
I've been asked to pay visits to the ambassadors of Thélème and the Bridge Alliance before our departure. Their dwellings are not far from here. We could go there first.
Very well. Do you think Constantine will be waiting for us next to the ship?
I don't know, but it is certainly worthy of inspection.
I swear. This... yeah. These games look, which I've always said, this game really didn't look that good on PlayStation 4. But I guess maybe was that the idea, because, you know, they wanted a grungy type look to some of the places and wanted to see the, just like this, oh my goodness, how sick people are and poverty-stricken areas. I don't know, maybe they felt better looking graphics would have taken it away. Just doesn't look like PlayStation 4 graphics. And being that this is on the PlayStation 5, this doesn't look like definitely PlayStation 5 graphics. Ooh. Looks like everybody had a sleepover and caught a blaze already. That's depressing. These apples and everything look pretty good. You know, just have them on the street. Red barrels always means they can be exploded, right? What's this? I don't think I'm supposed to talk to him yet, but guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna talk to him.
Good day, Excellency.
Lady de Sardet, to what do I owe the pleasure?
I have come to inform you that my cousin Constantine and I are departing for Tir Freddy on the hour.
Ah, yes. I did indeed hear talk that you had both received callings of greater stature.
Everybody
Allow
seems
me
like
to
they should be
congratulate
talking like
you.
this.
Were you not named legate
Are
of the
you not
congregation?
You are
named
correct,
the legate?
Excellency. I thank you.
It is a
Everybody's
station
mouth
of great honor that I am sure you will fill with brio
stretched to the
and
limit.
panache. The Mother Cardinal Cornelia will be enchanted to work with you.
Their lips
and
must
your
be
cousin
so
in the
cracked.
future. I only regret that your departure is so sudden.
Really?
To be entirely honest with you, I was hoping to solicit your help in a rather delicate matter.
No
Tell me
soliciting.
more about it, and perhaps I can take care of your problem before my departure.
Very well. A small group of dangerous heretics has found refuge in Serene. We know that your uncle tolerates the presence of all pagans within the city walls. But these particular non-believers threaten the fragile harmony of this place. We would
Funny
consider it a
people are
tremendous favor
called
if
pagans,
you would
and
arrest
they're...
them and deliver them to our guard.
I don't think it's
Heresy is
anything
not a crime
concerning
in Serene. You do
Christ or
know,
anything.
But I'm sure that my uncle would hear your arguments. Why call on my intervention?
The prince would
Because
indeed
you
give
can
us
be
his blessing.
easily
It
manipulated.
would take time. Far too much time. For according to our sources, these fugitives have already made contact with a smuggler to take them who knows where.
I see. You were hoping that I'll be able to do something before they make it to an enemy city. If your heretics are planning on boarding a ship, then they must be in the dockyards. I'll look into this and see what I can do.
Oh, ask about what?
Could you tell me anything about Thélème?
It would be a pleasure. As you already know, our glorious nation is guided by our faith. We follow the teachings of Matthias, our founder and greatest prophet, and give thanks each day to the Luminous for having gifted us magic. The high dignitaries of Thélème are at the same time our spiritual guides, advocates, and grand mages.
I've heard say that dissensions have appeared recently in your nation.
Ah, you must certainly be speaking about the debates that have divided the Ordo Luminous and the more political orders. The Lord Luminous has an extremely pure vision of our faith and applies the words of our saint very strictly. But other, more open-minded factions exist within our nation. They believe that a less rigid dialectic would attract souls more readily to our faith. But their differences are purely theoretical, and do not threaten the cohesion of our nation, I assure you.
What is your point of view on the relations between our two nations?
As ambassador of Thélème, I can only rejoice at the mention of our commercial treaties. We appreciate as well the welcome that your uncle gave to our missionaries. Thanks to your support, more and more believers wander your lands. The congregation is our most precious ally. To be perfectly honest, we have only two complaints. That heresy is tolerated, and that your treaties with the Bridge Alliance are maintained.
You should be more concerned about this tie that you're wearing.
How is Thélème faring on Teofredi?
We built a marvelous city.
Why am I tolerating
San
that
Mateus,
tie?
on the western coast of the island. Did you know that certain historians believe that it might well have been the final resting place of our prophet? Our missionaries there are a multitude. Not a day passes without new islanders joining our sacred faith. Of course, there are certain pockets of resistance. There is talk of a demonic cult. Disgusting creatures.
You're
But I
disgusting.
am confident that the Ordo Luminous will be able to put an end to these horrors. And we have tremendous hopes that the entire native population will join our ranks.
As the Quaker Oat mascots.
How goes the conflict with the Bridge Alliance?
Your territory is, alas, the only one that has been spared from the ravages of war on the continent. We fight on every front. Without great success, one must say. But what other choice do we have?
Alright, it's time to
These
get on out of
so-called
here.
savants
I'm tired of
not
looking at
only
all of your
refuse the
teeth
light,
in your mouth, sir.
but are determined in their fight against it.
And on Teofredi?
To my knowledge, the bridge, which leaves us greater latitude to settle.
Sorry, buddy. Yeah,
I
let's
must be
just
going.
leave.
Farewell, Excellency.
May the
Never.
light guide you, de Sade.
Never had to see the whole NPC's teeth. All the dental work. I gotta look at all of it. Not some of it. All. 68,000 teeth in their mouth. How you bring up the map? The map. You know what? I think that is another thing that I disliked about this. The map! The map was so... Like, yeah, their map sucked. If I remember correctly, like, it was very hard to know where the heck to go. What it do, shawty?
Your Excellency.
Lady de Sade, I have been told that you were named legate. Congratulations. Those are great responsibilities for someone as young as yourself.
Thank
But
you,
you will
Jafar.
bring honor upon your family and the congregation. Of that I'm certain.
I thank you,
Abu
Excellency.
Boo.
I've come here to inform you of our departure for Teofredi. My cousin Constantine is taking office as governor of New
Who's
Serene.
the college student
And
in the
I'm
background?
accompanying him.
I had no idea you would be leaving so quickly.
Can't be a guard
What
at
a
all.
shame. I had thought... well, then, that is a pity.
Who
Have a
is that
pleasant
college
voyage.
student in
A
the
brilliant
background?
future awaits you. They say that it is a marvelous island. Please convey to your cousin my congratulations and sincere wishes for success.
I will give
seem
you
slightly
the
hesitant.
congratulations of having
Please, tell me
a
what you
beard
say.
that looks like a
A
chinchilla.
rather unscrupulous
Looks
individual
so
has been
soft.
sowing trouble in Serene. A charlatan passing himself off as an alchemist.
Do people actually give credence to these lies?
Alas, yes. They snatch up his celebrated panacea. Remedies worse than the ill, believe me. As you can well imagine, alchemists are our pride. This vulgar trickster casts dirt upon their reputation and our own at the same time. In any city of the Bridge Alliance, we would have arrested him. But here, we respect your laws.
I
I
shall see what I can
appreciate
do,
that.
but make no promises. My departure is imminent.
I thank you, Excellency. And I am pleased to see you have taken so well to your new functions of diplomacy. The man operates in the city center. He is said to be clever and mean. Be careful.
Your beard, may I wear it as a collar? It's all I
I'm meant to be
need.
going. Goodbye, Excellency.
Goodbye, Lady de Sade.
Alrighty, awesome. You, sir. Speak to...
Hello, milady.
Oh. What university does he go to? Jeez. Like there's one on every block. Okay,
The
okay.
merchant is there.
Oh, snap!
And death to the others!
Oh! Hurt! Oh my god. I just jumped the fence. All I wanted to do was maybe take a shortcut. Not get into a battle. Especially not without my gun. But I tell you what. Seems like now I got to defend myself.
The merchant is there. To my help! And death to the others! Broke your armor! Be careful!
Oh, come on. Oh, these training. I hate starting from the beginning. Oh, they better be so glad. But I won't, because I don't think you ever come back to this area, so I must kill them. For honor's sake! Map. Find the smugglers. Oh, this map. Terrible. Because I really need to... Yeah, there's a zoom all the way out. And the zoom in does not still help you. Listen, I'm trying to get to the area where I can find my weapons. I'm supposed to have some kind of weapons that are supposed to be better than this crap I have on now. No!
Citizens,
No!
I present to you Panacea, the absolute cure of everything. Toothache, stomach ailment, and even an open wound. This potion heals all of that. And more still. This little phial is the product of years of research and intensive labor. I hear you asking if this remedy can heal one from the Malicor. Alas, not yet. But
then
your
why are
question
we picking it up?
is legitimate. I am so close to finding the cure. But the Malicor
Great.
isn't the only ailment causing you to suffer. Not true? Then don't miss out on this chance and give yourself a healthy and energized life. Rejoice! A phial only costs a few coins, and well worth it to make your life shiny and new again.
And his family went on to be the head people at CDC for the coronavirus.
Of course. That being said, it is known that those in top health
Make sure you take the vaccine!
Then don't throw away this chance. Think of all the pains that this potion could help you avoid.
You are right. It's a deal. I'm gonna take two.
There's a man that knows a good deal when he sees one. Hurry now. There won't be enough for everyone.
There he is. He's our man, no doubt.
His speech is well polished. I even feel like buying some.
And if we had a word with him, I wonder if he'll serve us the same routine.
Alright, yeah. Yeah, about that, don't care. I want to get to my stuff. Okay, so I had it with me the whole time, didn't even realize it. Great. It's over here. Eben. Eben hat. Of course I ain't got my cape. Change one tactical. Okay, fine. No, bind. Bind the potions. There we go. Alrighty. That's one thing I'm missing. And I'm taking all kinds of wrong turns. I want to get back to those what? Seems like there's something confusing on every turn. Great. Factions. Oh, well. I don't need any more. So let me go all the way back. Ooh. He's sneezing close to me.
The merchant is there.
Oh, snap.
And death to the others! Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
Oh, no. Take it! Told you. Revenge is a dish best served with better gear. Take your coins. I sure will. And your ammo. Yep, I sure will. Alright. I feel a little better about myself now. What do you have?
Good day, my lady.
Ooh!
How might I be of service?
You can start by explaining to me why you refuse to honor the orders agreed upon with the guard.
There's been a misunderstanding, madam. Of course we're ready to honor the orders. In fact, I've already had a word with your master-at-arms.
They're asking that we pay again, despite having already paid.
It's just that the price has gone up since. I've nothing to do with it.
This is inadmissible. If you agree on a sum, you need to honor that agreement.
I'm sorry, madam. I'm just an agent, and I'm only obeying orders.
Orders.
Your master has apparently asked you to demand a second payment for this merchandise.
That's right. He told me that their attendants seemed to be hiding something when he passed the order. And so he must have thought the guard would end up paying in the end, whatever he asked for.
I'll be damned. And I'm the one they've sent to settle the affair.
Sorry, Captain, it's nothing personal. I'm only following orders.
Sorry, Governor.
Following orders. Yeah, we hear you. Makes one wonder which one of the two of us is a coin guard.
I did not know a person speaking. You can see that many front teeth. It's amazing.
Your master has apparently asked you to demand a second payment for this merchandise.
That's right. And so he must...
I'll be damned.
Sorry, Cap.
Following up.
Why don't we go and solicit other suppliers, Kurt?
When we've already paid for the merchandise? If these thieves agree to reimburse the original payment, it's what we do immediately. And do know, in the future, we won't be shopping with them. Well, I should think not.
This whole story sounds suspicious and stinks of a scandal. You were demanding
Scandal!
payment, but refused to reimburse the
It's
one
like
that was already
scandal.
made.
I'm not the one demanding nor refusing. It's my master.
This stubborn fool is pushing me to madness. You understand now why I'm asking for your help?
This is madness! Charm. Let's see. For a bribe, let's see what we got when it comes
I don't
to.
think you understand who you were dealing with. Perhaps I failed to present myself properly. Lady de Sardet, niece of the Prince d'Orsay, and legate of the Congregation of Merchants. During our conversation, you explained to me that your master forced you to commit a crime. That's regrettable, especially as you will be considered his accomplice in extortion and theft. You know as well as I that the Congregation does not tolerate such illegal activities.
But
Whip
I'm
him!
only obeying orders.
That's a shame. Well, as orders are the only language you seem to understand,
Shame!
I order
Shame!
you to return the guard the merchandise without delay, unless you'd rather your master is hung, and that you finish your days in prison.
I beg your pardon, milady, but you are not my master. Moreover, the attendant at the guard was quite specific, saying this affair should be handled with extreme discretion. So I
you mean to
seriously
tell
doubt
me
that you'll be wanting to drag us in front of a judge? That would stir up the muck.
Whatever is he talking about, Kurt?
Your guess is as good as mine.
This is preposterous. Your master is a thief. And I have no patience for bandits and robbers. Either you give us back what's ours, or we'll take it.
Your idea of diplomacy isn't all that different from my own.
To the devil with ya.
Since you leave us no choice.
The merchant's clerk isn't hearing your arguments. The only thing left is a show of strength. Sorry, Greenblood. If I'd have known, I wouldn't have gotten you mixed up in this.
So with a 75% chance, you're trying to tell me I lost. Get the. Nothing. I didn't mean to go all the way down here.
Lively there, lads and lasses! I promised the merchants and their prince we'd be off before the tide. You, man, carry that properly. That porcelain is worth more than your life.
Good, and I dropped it. There we go, yep.
There are some children we'd been best to refuse.
Captain Vasco.
And you are?
I'm de Sardet, the prince's niece.
The big
All in
hat.
order. We will soon be embarking on your boat.
It's a ship. Not a boat.
Apologies.
Apologies for my asking, but the young governor isn't with you.
He didn't come home this morning. I need to find him before departure.
I hope nothing's happened to him or he hasn't changed his mind. The tide does not wait.
Perhaps he simply celebrated his imminent departure with a little too much enthusiasm.
Everybody has their
Is
teeth
everything
showing.
We're short a crew member. The cabin boy is missing. But have no fear, we will leave without him if he does not present himself before the tide.
Is he an important member of the crew?
We don't need him for sailing or navigation. He's
Oh.
only a cabin boy.
He must have simply had a bit too much to drink in celebrating his departure. Like another I know.
I doubt that. Jonas was never one to fancy drink. And it's been 2 days since last he was seen. No, I fear something bad has happened to him. Might I ask you, if you hear anything, could you report it to me? I would like to set sail with a clear mind.
Sure. Why not? Because anybody always asks me anything and I just pick it up and do it.
When did you see your cabin boy for the last time?
It's been 2 days since I've had any news at all. It wasn't out of the ordinary until this morning. My men have free shore leave when we're at dock. But the day of departure, every able-bodied sailor must be present on the ship.
Does the boy know anyone in Serene?
Other than fellow Norts, you mean? I don't think so, but it's difficult to be sure.
Miss Jonas, does he have any close friends amongst the crew?
In tradition, we are all members of the same family. But yes, there would be Flavia and Laura.
We're all part of the Tattoo Face family.
Over there, in port.
All right.
Be back soon, Captain.
Oops, excuse. Oh, I'm so sorry. Alright, so where those weapons at so we can grab them weapons? I don't like Buddy Boy's tone. That merchant. Yep, looks pretty dirty down here. Those the screaming goats?
If you had any idea who I am. Open up, imbeciles! I have a ship to catch!
Do you hear that?
Yes, that's Constantine's voice. It's coming from the upper floor. Sounds as if he's locked up.
And I have a feeling they're expecting company. Be careful. The slightest itchy word to these brutes will have them drawing blades to scratch it.
Negotiation may be the solution. As you say, this breed of brutes won't spit on ransom money.
What a waste. I'd rather sneak around them than give half a coin to these seedy fellows.
Oh no. Those who violate must die. Unfortunately, I can't remember how to jump.
It's blocked. It's not possible just now.
And of course, I don't have alchemic level. Of course, why would I have alchemic level all the way up?
It's obvious that he's a noble, a rich man. He needed to be taught a lesson, but it's better we grab some coin. With all those posters we posted, someone with deep pockets will show up sooner or later to liberate the rooster. He's making a great deal of noise. We could knock him out, or gag him.
Where's that Batman technique? I can see through the walls. Always is a fun little thing to do. It says pick it up, but it won't let me pick it up. Thank you. You know, it's amazing because it doesn't show. Okay, maybe I have the contrast and all that up. Maybe it's a tad bit too high. I don't know. Yeah, because you can barely, I could barely see. It's just white.
Well, this has been monumentous, gentlemen, but I have more important things to attend to. An island to govern, treaties to sign, riches to expedite, and a demanding father to impress.
Constantine, it's me!
My fair cousin! Oh, my lucky star! Always there to pull me out of my fires.
I do what I can. We are departing soon. Your father wasn't pleased by your absence this morning.
Have you ever seen him happy about anything when it comes to me?
There is nothing
I know that.
to be
He appointed you governor, didn't he?
happy about.
He's ridding himself of a source of constant disappointment.
I agree.
Enough said. Today we set sail for adventure.
Companions.
If you only knew how these river scum treated me. Do me a courtesy, fair cousin. Now that we stand boldly alongside the brave Kurt, let's give them their money's worth.
They haven't spotted us. We could sneak out of here silently. We have a ship to board.
You've always been the reasonable soul. Don't you think these brutes deserve a punishment?
Yes, without a doubt. But don't you think there are more pressing matters? Kurt.
It is your highness's decision to make. Whatever it is, I shall follow.
Yep. Me and your highness are probably on the same page. At the gates!
To my help, and death to the others! Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
They are honorless. Ooh. Looks like I'll be needing something to help me get more health. Alrighty, somebody else. Oh, I gotta go look back at that doctor or whatever he said he was. Charlatan! Gotta say, around these parts, everything looks like the gallows. Whose house?
It's blocked. Ooh. Oh. Hi. He's sporting the Marilyn Manson look. Check out what y'all got. Says I can climb that. I don't know why I would. What's over there? Looks like more filth. On that corner. Okay, the guy's right here. Yep, that's right. Already.
Ah, you're finally tempted.
In all honesty, I haven't made up my mind yet. I want to be certain that I'm not dealing with a charlatan.
In this day and age, I can't blame you. What might I do to convince you?
Are there any nasty side effects with this remedy of yours?
There are none. You will feel nothing but...
Because it's nothing but water!
Will you drink one of your potions, to prove your good faith?
Of course. I take a little sip every morning. But, as I'm in perfect health, you won't be able to verify the improvement in my condition. But, if it helps you make up your mind, give me just a moment. There now. As you see,
I'm supposed to, I think,
excellent condition.
take another potion.
Come on now. I saw you take that vial out of your pocket. Nothing proves that it's the same potion that you sell to your clients.
As a man of science, I consider skepticism a remarkable quality. But in your case, it is not skepticism, but blindness.
We need to steal one of these potions and force him to drink it.
Brilliant idea, Kurt. Let's take a look at his cart.
Oh. Ready to get that beat down.
To my help! And death to the others!
Hey man, you moved him out of my shot.
Have you finally made up your mind?
I happen to have a vial of your medicine. Would you be willing to drink it in front of us? To prove that there is no risk?
This bullying is trying my patience. I'm beginning to suspect that you might be working for a rival.
You refuse to taste it?
You might have put something in it to cause me harm or further disgrace.
No, look. The vial is still sealed. It comes straight from your stock.
And you dare challenge me when you have just
to a dance-off.
Come now. You can see for yourself that I am gladly returning your vial, so that you might drink it in front of witnesses. This might help to dissipate my doubts, as well as those of these brave folk.
Yes, look, you don't have the right.
Damnation. He got away.
Ha!
He can't have gone far.
Find him before his head ends up on a spike.
Think back to the note that we found. We need to take a look at the tavern. He won't leave the city without his belongings.
Said he disappeared in the loading screen. Tavern. Once again, the map really does not help in this situation because everything looks the same. So, yeah. Good luck with that. Tavern. Where are the drunk people? Oh, this is obviously a library, not a tavern. Oh, guns. Oh. Sounded like Resident Evil out there. I heard it was zombie moaning. What's this door? And it's nothing but scenery. Ha ha. Ha ha! Also scenery. Fake doors. Oh my goodness. Everybody's got that corona. Alright. Let me check the map to make sure. Ugh.
Whatever you need to be.
So they look like they might have been ready for some action. Excuse me. Some of this is coming back to me. And obviously it isn't. It's wrong turn. turn. Wrong turn indeed.
You again? What are you doing in my room?
I'm not the only one that's found you. Have you seen the mob that's gathering in the street?
I'm neither deaf nor blind. By the spheres. Why didn't I leave the city while there was still time?
The Alliance ambassador is quite unsettled by your commerce, and he's the one who sent me.
Sahin. Him again. Ruining my career wasn't enough for him. He's the very reason I had to leave the Alliance. And here I am, playing the part of the potion maker. Me, who was once a respected member of the Academy of Al-Saad.
Dr. Sahin warned me that you were an imposter.
That doesn't surprise me, coming from him. I was a master alchemist. I understand if you don't believe me after all that, but I have a number of documents to prove it. I would still be one if Sahin hadn't set off a chain of machinations to disgrace me.
Why does Sahin bear you such hatred?
I wasn't fortunate enough to oppose certain great minds of the Academy, to criticize their methodology. I saw them inflicting torture on sick prisoners, making them drink the most vile poisons. To find a remedy to the Malachor, they won't hesitate to kill. I could not keep my silence.
It is for an act of courage that you fell from grace, and earned Sahin's hatred. Are you not ashamed to have poisoned those poor souls?
These potions are not harmful. That is to say that they don't contain any harmful ingredients.
But you could just as easily produce real healing potions. So why don't you?
You don't understand. I fled, but I haven't put a stop to my own research. This potion is an attempt to create in those who drink it a resistance to the Malachor.
So you manipulate people to use as experimental fodder? That is completely unethical.
I don't have a choice, but it does not harm them, I assure you.
If this potion were inoffensive, then why wouldn't you drink it when I offered it to you?
I ran tests on myself for such a long time that I ended up becoming intolerant to it. A small sip of this mixture provokes in me now a violent reaction. The mob would have been furious in any case, but a normal dose, I assure you, is without risk.
Your methods don't seem so different than those of your colleagues.
I don't torture people. And this
That's
potion
that
only has
Corona.
side effects in high doses.
Perhaps, but you are hurting innocents.
I
I cannot let your commerce continue.
So, what are you going to do with me, my lady?
That is CDC, seems like. That same mentality going on here. Whatever. Get the vaccine, don't get the vaccine. Help him leave the city, arrest him.
I'm going to help you leave the city, but you must promise never to return.
I swear it.
Very well then. I need to first get you away from those who want to see you hanged.
If we can't find a way to sneak out of here discreetly, we will have to confront the populace.
I haven't lost hope that I'll be able to help them hear reason.
It would be better if I remain hidden while waiting.
There's nothing else that can be done because I really don't want to talk to them.
Listen, I beg you.
If you want him to reimburse you, get in the back of the line like everyone else.
Believe me, I understand why you are angry.
Me? It's not money I want. That charlatan tried to poison us. I couldn't give a flying pile of dung for your pretty words. We're gonna hang him high. And you too, if you're an accomplice.
How absurd! I'm the one who put an end to his operation.
Well, in that case, help us catch him so he can be punished like he deserves.
He's trapped! He'll have to come out someday, you'll see.
And, don't...
And so you plan on waiting here? I do not advise that. All of you drank one of those potions, am I right?
You're right, we did. Tasted of death. I did nothing for me ulcer.
As for me, I only drunk a few drops. And my tooth is aching more than ever.
Alas, you need only drink a mere drop for it to provoke paralysis.
Paralysis?
A terrible side effect. The symptoms appear sooner or later. No one is spared from them.
What? Are we doomed then?
Everyone is. Except, of course, those going to see a doctor to receive the antidote.
What are we gonna do? The doctor costs a fortune. We're all gonna end up like statues.
Listen to me, everyone. I know a good doctor that will help us. Come on, follow me!
That charlatan will just have to wait to get what's coming to him.
The alchemist is now far from danger, at least.
Go and tell him the good news.
So it looks like I'm going to tell them. Because it seems like she gave them the order to do it, and they only move when I move. So, awesome.
So, did you find a way to get me out of this hornet's nest?
I persuaded the mob to disperse calmly and without a fight. The way is free.
Very well. What power of persuasion? They didn't seem of a mind to hear reason from me.
You were free. Climb into your carriage and leave Serene immediately. Let me deal with Dr. Sahin.
I owe you my life, my lady. I will be eternally in your debt.
I remind you to never step foot here again.
I have no desire to return anyway. Farewell.
Go directly to the embassy. Okay. What's that then? Oh, okay. Don't waste no time.
Lady de Sade.
I tracked down your man near the Coin Guard barracks.
Finally. Did you capture him?
Let's just say that I put an end to his activities. His reputation in Serene is forever tarnished. Matters turned out a little more complicated than anticipated. Why should I deliver him to you? You deliberately hid the truth about him from me.
What? Might I remind you that you're in audience with the ambassador of the Bridge Alliance?
And I have the softest mink beard ever.
Imbecile. This man is indeed an alchemist of the Bridge. And he told me much about your disagreement of opinion.
And of course you sided with him.
Certainly not. I have no part to play in your quarrels. I just chased him from our city. Now, if you are still intent on placing him in irons, you need to capture him. On your own lands.
How embarrassing. I should have shown more honesty in your regard. Please accept my excuses. And this modest gift for the voyage that awaits you.
I need to be going. Goodbye, Excellency.
Goodbye, Lady de Sade.
And it said I lost reputation, so there you have it. Doing the right thing just ain't right. That's how it works in the world. Every world. Hey. What's that? I want to know is if I'm supposed to be the part of a royal family, why am I broke? Why? Why is my character not have more money than this? 187 coins. That's it? That's all y'all send me on my voyage with? I mean, I'm not getting it. Is this what they mean when they say, I came to this country? I came to this country with nothing but my boots, my wits and my hammer. I was a royal scout. And I came here and worked myself to the bone. Not getting it. Not getting. Who? This? What you got to say?
Your Highness.
Oh,
I'm
buddy
happy
boy.
to see you. Your absence this morning worried both your father and me.
Come now, Sir de Corsilion. My father may have been angry, outraged, or disappointed, but he's never worried about me. I'm sad to have caused you any worry, though. Would you believe that I was rotting away in a sinister jail, guarded by thugs ready to kill me? Though still seeing double from last night's drink, I was preparing an ingenious escape plan when... ta-da! My fair cousin jumped up out of nowhere and saved me. I'm quite the fairy tale damsel in distress.
You might have refrained from the company of bandits the night before such an important departure.
Take away the risk and halve the pleasure, de Corsilion. It is the salt of life.
I fear that some of my teachings have been misunderstood. But you wanted to ask me something, de Sade?
No. Quite sure that you had a question mark or explanation point on your head or something that led me to talk to you.
What will be your official title on Tirfredi? Or are you just here to keep an eye on us?
Come now, don't be ridiculous. I'm coming in the capacity of official advisor, nothing more. But His Highness has also asked me to report to him on certain strategic observations. I am therefore required to take note of all events, chart the island and its resources, but also obtain as much knowledge as possible concerning the more dangerous creatures of the island. Your help will be extremely valuable to me. I've no longer the legs of an adventurer.
It's always a privilege to help, Master.
Alrighty. Normally that guy always
I must be
is
leaving. I have
evil.
quite a few things to do before
It's
we
always a
resume.
snake in the grass. I think this is the only time he wasn't. So I don't think he was. That voice actor with that sinister, sneaky voice. Oh yeah, it's somebody else, isn't it? Wait. It's the cabin boy. Okay, great. I think this map helps me. Yep, let's get that merchandise. I need an item to help me heal over time. Out of combat. Open the gate! Oh! I did not. I thought.
Things are about to get dicey.
Stop! I beg of you.
Stop!
You have grown wiser all of a sudden.
Yes, yes. Don't hit me anymore.
Very well. I'm counting on you to deliver this merchandise as quickly as possible.
Yes, milady. I'll take care of it immediately.
And reputation is down again. Awesome. Need seems like I'm gonna need some better. Oh my goodness! Slowly I climb the ladder. He's no reputation. Oh great. Did I do that? Yeah, it looks like I did that.
You'll find all you need in our selection.
Alright, he was in here earlier, right? Yep.
Lady Desade, I presume. It is an honor to make your acquaintance. Captain, you set sail soon. Have you seen to our little business?
Yes. We were finally able to recover your merchandise.
Excellent news. I'm afraid, though, that your mission isn't completely finished.
Oh my god,
Blast
here we
me,
go.
I'm a captain, not an errand boy.
The commander was quite explicit.
Very well. What do I need to do?
The merchandise that you obtained needs to be sent to Tier 4D as soon as possible. But the Port Authority formalities for shipping take an eternity to wade through. And we've already lost quite a bit of time with this dishonest merchant.
Are you blatantly asking us to smuggle this merchandise and contraband?
I would never ask you to do such a thing, Your Excellency.
Ah, but you don't mind asking that of Kurt?
Well, now, if he finds an alternative solution that is less, illegal, that would be fine. The method matters not. But this cargo must reach the Isle on the next ship.
Marvelous.
Well then, I await your return with utmost impatience. I'm certain you shall do what's required.
Well, looks like everybody's shady. Everybody's got some shade on them. And not the type that offer a cool breeze. Squeeze me. Wait. So I gotta talk to him. Okay, no. Who is this? Who that? Investigate. Okay, yeah, I think that's the same mission. Great. I gotta go down there anyway, do I? Uh-oh, somebody's got treasure. Treasure!
Good day. Someone told me that you were a friend of
I can
Jonas,
say good day with my
the young
mouth
cabin
closed.
boy who was gone missing.
That's right, yeah. Are you looking for him?
Yes. Your captain asked me to go and find him.
Happy to hear he's taken the disappearance seriously. What can I do for you?
Get less tattoos on your face.
When did you last see him?
2 days ago, in the evening. We went to have a drink in the tavern. Jonas, Lauro, and myself.
Did anything seem out of the ordinary? Was he troubled?
Maybe a tad troubled. Like he was somewhere else.
Why would that be? Give me your best guess.
Boy, I haven't the faintest idea.
I said give me your best guess.
What does Jonas do in his free time, when you're on land?
He just hangs around here or there. You know the cabin boys don't have half a sailor's wages. And when evening comes, we usually go down the tavern with good old Lauro.
Did he ever have one too many?
Never. He sips his pint like it was bad medicine. One drink lasts him the whole night.
Does he know anyone in Serene?
No one, far as I know.
Do you think he could have made himself any enemies?
I wouldn't think that for a moment. Jonas has a good heart and he steers clear of trouble and troublemakers.
I don't know where to start with this. Do you have any idea?
No. Lauro won't stop telling anyone who will lend him an ear that the boy was carried off by thugs.
And you don't believe him?
I like Lauro, don't get me wrong, he's like a brother. But to be honest, he drinks a little more than he should. The itch for a drink gets us all, but to him more than others, and when you drink too much, the imagination wanders. Here, yesterday, it was me who tied one over, and I thought I heard Jonas's voice by the canal. I called back to him, as you'd guess, but then nothing. Drink. It blurs the senses.
Alrighty.
I need to be going. Farewell.
You seem like you're on the up and up of knowing nothing at all. So, moving on. You too are from the Mike Tyson tribe, I see.
I've been told that you know the missing cabin boy well. Is that right?
That's what they tell me.
You bet your stars I know him. But like I've been crying to the 9 deaf winds, he didn't go missing, he was taken.
What do you think about Captain Vasco?
He's a just man.
Not what I wanted.
He's well appreciated by the crew. It's a pity that he hasn't much heart for laughs now and again. Always seems unhappy, our captain.
Yes, most captains are. Mainly because they're captains.
You were witness to the event.
Yes, I was. Even though I'd had a few tumblers in the belly, I hadn't yet lost my head. The other day, in the tavern, I saw him talking to a well-dressed man, surrounded by some other sly ruffians. And then when we left, him and I, Flavia left a little earlier, you understand. Well, those brutes were there, waiting for him. They just up and took him like that. Grabbed his arms and poof. Gone. Vanished.
Why didn't you intervene?
I tried to, believe me. But my legs betrayed me. Wavering they were. And I fell into the gutter.
Did you report this to the captain?
Unfortunately not. I know all too well what weight my words carry. Even Flavia treated me like a drunken fool. And the captain? No, not telling him that.
This man had the best knowledge of what happened. And yet and still, it's like, well, I was a little drunk. Like, sir,
Did Jonas seem troubled to you the night he disappeared?
Seems like no one cares that much about
He
Jonas.
wasn't his usual self.
Do you know what was on his mind?
No. No idea.
Why would anyone want to snatch a mere cabin boy?
How would I know? Jonas is a gentle boy who keeps his head down. You think my story is nothing but mist too, don't you?
It's just that I can't imagine a gang of thugs hoping to get a ransom for a cabin boy. Did anyone else see the kidnapping?
He's more than a cabin boy.
But outside, I seem to recall that regular being there. We play cards with him from time to time. Kind of fellow who plays from morning to night time to be that skilled. But now and again he comes out. When nature calls, you know. I kind of remember his face being there.
Alrighty. Well, enough.
Thank you, Lauro. I need to be going.
Strange story, this is.
Something isn't right here. I can feel it. We need to lift the veil on this.
The Veiled Inheritance! Where do you find the best information? A bar. What manner of turkey leg is that?
Good day, Tavern Keeper.
Can I pour you anything? It's you. But I didn't recognize you.
Get the raw meat off of the counter.
I am quite sorry about that. I'm afraid I let the festive spirit get the better of me.
Better of you? You broke everything. If you think for a second that I'm...
Come on now. Don't be angry about such trivialities. I'm certain we can make amends. Now, what can I do? The contents of this pouch should be worth your forgiveness. What do you say?
Forgiven and even forgotten, your lordship. Whatever can I do for you?
Yeah. Alright. Missing cabin boy.
I am looking for a Naut. A young cabin boy who has been missing roll call for 2 days now.
A Naut, you say? That's not a lot to go on. There are quite a few that come to my tavern.
According to one of his fellows, he would have been taken right here.
A kidnapping? In my establishment? You surely jest. Or at least I hope you do. I would have noticed. That doesn't hold water.
Sir, though this is your establishment, you too are drunk.
Someone told me about one of your faithful clients.
You are your best customer.
I see. An able-bodied man. Passes his time lightening the pouches of sailors coming through.
Where might I find him at this time?
Here? He would never give away his chair at his table. Anything else?
I need to be off. Farewell.
Goodbye.
Ready. Up, another college student.
Who are you?
Oh!
I don't recognize you.
Oh, your face.
Am I in your debt?
No, have no fear about that. It's for a different reason that I'm here. I'm looking for a Naut that disappeared 2 days ago, after visiting this establishment. A young cabin boy. 2 members of his crew accompanied him.
Yes, that does ring a
The
bell.
2 Live Crew is what they were called.
Tell me what happened that evening.
A rich merchant came in, with a band of strong arms. The kind of men you can round up for a few coins, if you catch my drift. They exchanged words with the cabin boy. The kid was defensive, not sitting pretty. And then they finally left.
And after that?
It just so happens that I did go out for a breather. I needed some fresh air. And I think I might well have seen those same men grab him. But that was none of my business. I wouldn't have thought that they were kidnapping him, if that's what it was. They weren't particularly rough with him.
What can you tell me about the boy? How was he that night?
He seemed rather nervous, as if he was worried about something. Didn't feel like playing, that I remember. And he must have been right to be nervous, if he's disappeared.
Who was the rich merchant, do you think? A jilted lover? A moneylender?
No, my lady, you're in luck. It so happens that I know the man. It was Sir Fontaine, that merchant.
Where can I find him?
He has a house in the wealthy boroughs, just off the canal. A stone's throw from the Thélème embassy.
Thank you. You've been immensely helpful.
This man is completely owned by his love for the game. Do you think we can trust him?
What would he gain from lying?
I have no idea. But what would any wealthy merchant gain from holding a penniless child?
Oh, yes. I love walking directly on the table of people eating. Ooh. Hard times for the Joker. Was the same bodies or a new set?
Might I help you, my lady?
I would like to have a word with Sir Fontaine.
He is absent, but the lady of the house could certainly receive you. Enter, please.
She looks like an elf with a super big forehead. Uh-oh. She must use Viva soon. She doesn't look good until we look good.
Oh, I know you. I've seen you at court. You are Lady de Sade, and to what do I owe the honor of your visit?
You never pay your child support. You're always in
He
court.
is not here, but perhaps I could be of help.
It concerns a delicate matter. We are looking for a missing cabin boy. According to witnesses, he had an argument with your husband before being taken.
I see. I am afraid that you have been misled. You seem to have come to the wrong conclusion. The cabin boy you speak of was not taken. He has simply returned home.
Excuse me, but I'm not sure I understand.
Don't you see, Your Excellency? We got our son back.
And here we go.
I am very surprised. Several witnesses confirmed that your...
Oh snap, Saturday night main event.
And that his men escorted him from the tavern using force.
Rock, what up,
if he
man?
had joined your husband willingly.
Witnesses? In a tavern? And you choose to believe these drunkards
Yeah,
over a
it
respectable
is
family?
Saturday night. Thought I'd switch it up. Playing a super old, well, not super old, but an older game
The men might have simply had to carry him. A gesture that your drunkards must
that
have
I
misunderstood.
played. I couldn't remember did I
Chilling with
like it or
Maria
not.
and Arziel.
Okay, chilling with the baby. The baby! And the firstborn. The firstborn! Tell the kitties I say greetings to them.
What was your son doing on a Nort ship? Why would they have taken him?
It is what they do. Through pacts and contracts, they steal away
You guys
young
getting
children
into
from
the,
their mothers.
What are you talking about?
playing a little bit of the Cowabunga collection, or
But
the Revenge of Shredder?
And inexperienced. It seems that you have been protected from the turpitudes of our own nation and their terrible allies. This horrible, constant ransoming that they put us through. But I will not say another word. You will have no trouble verifying the details now that you know what to look for.
Where might I find your son now?
I cannot say, Excellency. You must understand why. Until the Norts have set sail, we live in fear they will take him back from us.
This pact. It sounds like some fear-inducing story.
The Norts wouldn't be the first to recruit through dubious means.
We beat the new one. Haven't gone back to the collection again yet.
Oh, okay. You haven't been back to the collection. Yeah, probably do another one, playing some of the old, oh man, those Game Boys. Ooh. Ooh! Those Game Boy ones are really bad on that Cowabunga collection. But it's like, man, that was only one step above the Tiger handheld game, so...
PS4 keeps overheating.
PS4 overheats? How long do y'all have it on? It's not getting no ventilation or nothing? Haven't heard an overheating system in a minute. And I'm running in place. Awesome.
Madam?
Constantine d'Orsay, future governor of Tir Freddy. I'm enchanted, Captain. I am eager
Enchanted?
to
Clean it out every 30 minutes.
Really?
Are you ready? Can we weigh anchor?
We should be able to set sail with the tide, as agreed upon. I'm still without news of my cabin boy.
So you clean it out every 30 minutes? Jeez. Sounds like it might be time for a new one. What in the world is up with that? It's past its prime. Acquire. What about the heretics? Merchandise.
It just started. NOO had can air. I mean, save up for PS5.
You're too late for that. All merchandise must be registered.
Yo, what's happening?
And the formalities are long. So.
It overheats every 30.
Jeez.
And hide contraband on my vessel.
I wouldn't go that far. We're only talking about a few crates, after all.
Well then, they'll have to wait. The next ship for New Serene leaves in a month.
Hellfire. If that shipment doesn't leave today,
Jeez, this rest really messed up.
Captain, I understand your position, but isn't there some way
30 minutes, man. That's something's got to be done with that.
Even if I wanted to help you, my quartermaster is a half-crazed bridge troll. He's gotten into his head that a gang of ruffians want to use my ship to pass contraband over to Tir Freddy. He's placed guards where our cargo is being held before being loaded. All that is not in the warehouse and noted on the manifest will be left on the docks. Sorry, but your crates are gonna have to wait until the next ship sets sail.
Sorry, Kurt. At least we tried.
The commander is gonna have my head. I'm sure that's what he wanted in giving me this impossible task.
In that case, we're going to have to doctor the manifest ourselves.
Was on YouTube. IT didn't work.
Oh my god. Jeez, man.
First thing, is your PS4 in an enclosed space? Don't block the fan.
Yeah, I'm not sure how your setup is. You said it just started, so that means fade screen the port. Yeah, so it might be something new, a new area y'all have it in.
I spoke with a woman who told me she was the mother of the cabin boy. She claims that her
IT hasn't never been.
He is sea gifted. His parents were required to give him up to honor the terms of a contract.
A contract? But what kind of contract are we speaking of?
A commercial contract. In exchange for services rendered by the Nauts, some families cede more than gold. In some cases, nations even trade some of their subjects before they're born. I wouldn't be able to tell you the condition of Jonas's contract. I didn't even know he was originally from Serene. But what I can tell you is the young man hasn't seen his parents since he was a small child. And ever since, he's been a Naut. Our ships are his home. We are his only family.
Awesome. Alrighty.
Be back soon, Captain.
You see anyone else who might be able to help us? Anyone who's not a Naut?
But,
like my father to be implicated in this sordid business. Our old teacher must surely know what's going on here. Let's go talk to him.
Man, I can't, yeah, that's, ooh. I think when it comes to those, overheating, like my PlayStation, the My PlayStation 4 has never have done that, but I mean, I don't play my PlayStation 4 like that anymore. I mean, I only get on it every now and
Have
then.
you checked the thermal glue around the heatsink, which in turn protects the CPU from melting?
Yeah, Rock might need to check all of that, buddy. It's a little odd that it just started doing that.
Yes? Well, how can your old professor be of service to you?
I've had a word with Lady Fontaine. You must know her. That rich family that lives near the docks. She told me a strange story about her son who was a cabin boy on our ship. She said that he was taken when he was a child, due to some contract with the Nords.
Who was a cabin boy? Do you mean he's no longer one?
They took him back to bring him home.
Well, that is very unpleasant news, de Sade. We need to do all we can to bring the boy back to his ship. Since time immemorial, there's always been a certain price to pay for the services of the Nords. Children born on their ships belong to them. It's the rule of the sea. But certain contracts are so important that they also require...
It's on normally for about 8 hours a day. I only pay twice a week for 2 hours.
And certain noble families...
Said it's normally on about
Are you
8 hours, so I guess 8 hours
in an agreement
a day.
between my uncle and the Nords?
No.
And I play twice a week.
3 hours, I mean.
Okay, 3
But
hours.
Sir Fontaine has made a fortune trading with the Alliance via ships.
Do you mean he would have offered up his own son in exchange for wealth?
Well, he probably did it before the birth of the child and regretted it afterwards. But that is of little importance. What counts most is that you bring the boy back to the Nords as quickly as possible. Breaking a contract with the seafarers has always cost us dearly. Our nation could feel it in its coffers.
I will do my best.
A father selling his own son for a few boat rides. For ugly, that is ugly.
Lady Fontaine didn't seem to have any knowledge of that detail. That could be of use to us.
Yeah, Rock, brother, my God. That is...
When you not play it, do you leave your PS4 out in the open without a cover? Also, does your room temperature change erratically? This could.
I said that could what? This could compromise thermal glue as well. Yeah. Rock, I guess that's the only information that you would know, buddy.
Excuse me, madam, but I haven't quite finished my inquiries yet.
If you would be so courteous, I would like you to leave. I have told you all that I have to say.
I say good day, ma'am.
Come on now, stop lying. Jonas was taken away by force, against his will, by armed men.
That is not true. Completely false.
Enough. With every word, you are a step closer to a prison cell.
Frost, thermal. If you didn't have a surge protector, and a thunderstorm happened to black out your system, that could ruin your system as well.
In the eyes of the prince, you have committed a crime that puts the interests of the congregation at great risk.
I beg of you, Your Excellency. Have mercy on a poor mother who is looking only to recover her child. We didn't kidnap our own son. And if you need to speak with him to be convinced, please do. He's in our warehouse, near the Coin Guard Plaza, next to the canal. I am certain that once you have heard his account, you will see the tragedy in our predicament and help us.
I regret having had to threaten that woman.
You didn't have a choice. She was lying, and we need to find that boy.
Jeez. So many problems that can happen with these systems if you're not careful.
Here we are. Be careful. Fontaine won't be alone. He'll have his henchmen with him.
A handful of underlings don't scare us away. Right, cousin?
Let's just try to remain discreet.
Guess I gotta sneak in? Do I gotta sneak in? I don't know. I just want to talk. And it looks like this is not the area. The arrow is pointing down this bit.
Lady de Sade, what are you doing here?
I have come looking for your son. The Naughts are worried about his disappearance.
Those Naughts took him from us, but now we've got him back, and he'll be staying with us.
Would you be so kind as to hear what I have to say, Sir Fontaine? You've taken your son against his will and have locked him up like merchandise in a warehouse. Is that what you call being a good father?
As if you would know what it is like to be a parent. You are far too young to understand the way we feel.
I looked into the contract that binds you to the Naughts. It was indeed you who ceded...
Sometimes I hear people plugging in their PS5 through an alternating current.
It is so. But that sort of contract is ignoble. I never would have signed it if I had known.
You should have thought of that before.
That could also ruin the system.
Could have regrettable consequences for the congregation.
The prince
So many things can ruin it.
with the Naughts. If they take my son back, my wife will die of sadness.
Her sadness would be all the more terrible if she learned of your role in this story. Don't you think?
You wouldn't dare tell her. I beg you.
You are not leaving me with a choice.
Very well. Take the key and take him away. Cursed be the day I delivered my son unto the Naughts.
All children leave the nest one day or another, sir. Farewell.
Yeah, I gotta... Sometimes it's what you gotta do. Sometimes that's what you gotta do. Lock your kid away with a whole bunch of luggage and rotten vegetables, I guess. Awesome. And looks like you don't have a place to sleep.
Your PS4 may still be salvageable if you take care of it sooner.
Were you able to convince my father to allow me to go free?
Yes. Even if I had to bend his arm a little.
That doesn't surprise me. He seemed to have no intention of changing his mind. I feel more sorry for my mother. She seems so sweet and happy to see me.
You don't seem to be all that close to your parents.
I hadn't seen them since I was 5 years old. I barely remember them. They find me, capture me, and lock me up in this warehouse. Hard to grow close after all that. My family is the Naughts. I am sorry for my parents, but that is the way of it now. Can I go home?
Yes.
Well, you don't have any face tattoos, so you're technically
It's on a
salvageable.
surge protector.
I will see you there.
I have seen some cheap standard PS4s on offer up for like $200. But it is pretty old, I guess.
Yeah, because how long have you had that PS4, Rock? I mean, but mine is old too, so I'm not even gonna... Mine kind of has started acting a little weird, but not unplayable weird. But, I got my PS4 only maybe like a month after it came out. So mine should be older than yours though, right, Rock?
You could wait until a PS4 emulator later in the future since it does use PC architecture.
Can y'all let me through? Somebody. Somebody let me through. Jesus. And it looks like I can't go any further. Awesome. Totally not the way to go.
Man, that Re6 campaign felt like slog. The AI was brutal.
Yeah, that was it's pretty brutal. Pretty brutal. But the funny thing is, I'm going back to play it. As terrible as it was, I'll probably be going back to play it. I now have a problem with the fact that it didn't give me all the stuff I needed to get.
Let's take a look around the building. We might find a less conspicuous entrance.
Where is the manifest to be found?
I've already been to the port authorities. They keep the
Yeah,
official
that
documents upstairs.
Resident Evil 6, man, that was whoops.
It's terrible if you solo it. It is tolerable with human partners.
Yeah, either way, it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. It is pretty bad. Sit down? What the? Hey man, I wasn't trying to do this!
Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
Use a smoke bomb. Oh wait, wrong.
You're wounded.
Alrighty. Wasn't trying to do that because I think that's a bad thing for them. I think that was a bad thing. It's gonna be problems, but I think it's nothing but reputation, and reputation you can get all that bad lock picking. Oh my god! Great.
It's been 7, I think.
It's been
Time
7.
to brew some coffee.
Wait, did I level up? I leveled up. Where is the lock picking in again? It's in traps, I
Should
think.
be like 10 p.m. for you right now.
Yeah, it's almost 10:30 for me. It's almost 10:30 for me. You getting on anything tonight? Might do a little something. I mean, elemental. Where is lock picking? Or that's what it's attributes. Is that talents? Talents. That's where it's at. And I don't have any points. Of course I don't. I won't get any points until up. That's what I used to hate about this. It used to skip over certain things that you needed. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, before you had to level up 4, 5, 6, 7 times before you got 1 point. Ugh. Yep. Starting to remember this climb was really, really rough. That's probably why I never picked it up again. Once I found out you had to do it all over again. Not good. Not good.
Uniform, and you were able to keep your mark hidden from them. They might let us in, unless we just offered them a drink. These sailors rarely refuse one.
I see where this is headed. If we drop a little soporific in their glasses, the way will be clear. I'll just need to find the proper ingredients. But it's doable.
And it's okay.
Nothing really, just playing anything until the big bombs arrive later this year and next year. FF7R, GOG, RE4R, 16 francs, DD2, etc.
I'm talking about tonight, mate. Are we doing anything tonight? What are we playing anything tonight? Is what I wonder.
To the list.
Alright, all kinds of illegal activity. Sure. Loot.
HMM, don't let me think while my coffee is brewing.
I mean, you know what I mean.
The warehouse is off limits. Move along.
Move along. Intimidation, insults.
Did you hear the bell?
The bell? Of the port authorities?
Of course. We are not in Thélème, you know. You better get going. The harbour master is ringing it. All the Nauts must rendezvous at the Port Authority immediately. Must be something serious.
Damn, I didn't hear either. We're done for. Come on, we need to move fast.
Be off with you. I'll watch over the warehouse in your absence.
The path is clear. We should notify the men. They need all the time they can get.
Oh my goodness, could you climb this ladder any slower? Just drop. Just drop. Oops. Looks like there's loot right there. Clear out the guards. Okay, wait a minute. Said put on the uniform. Let me see. Yeah, that's right. I'll change directly in front of them. Sailor's coat. Sailor's coat.
Got LBP3.
LP3, what is that? LB, let's see, sailors. Fashionable hat. Alright, let's see. Sailors, please don't be enemies.
Little Big Planet.
Oh yeah, that's right. Little Big Planet. Yeah. Yeah, I did download that, so squeeze me. Yep, I did download that. Funny thing is,
Captain, milady, we were given orders to wait here with the merchandise.
You're going to have to wait. We need to find a way to clear the access to the warehouse.
oh my god. I thought we had it. I thought I just did that when I told the guy to beat it. And that's the
Give me 30 minutes eating.
Alrighty. Yep, I'm still kind of doing this. What am I supposed to do? And of course everything is laced drinks. And I can't make any of it. Awesome. I was trying to get on the ship, before I ended this. But it's looking like this freaking mission right here is... This mission isn't cooperating.
Hello? What can I do for you?
We're your replacements. You're dismissed.
Finally! We were starting to grow moss. Courage, me hearties.
Alrighty, great. It's about time. Oh my God. From the porter, that's what I need to do. Trying to get me to slip some drugs. Was I headed the right way? Maybe I was.
Well now, can we get going?
The way is clear. It's time to get going.
Do your best to be quick and quiet about it. You won't have much time to move at all.
Don't you be worrying now. We're off.
The warehouse is at the end to the right there. You can't miss it.
Move out. Quick steps.
Madam? Are you ready? Can we weigh anchor?
We should be able to set sail with the tide, as agreed upon. My cabin boy, Jonas, is back on ship. I have you to thank, I imagine.
Of course you do.
You do. It's a rather sad affair, and though solved, leaves a broken family behind.
All we can do is plot a course. No one tells the wind what to do. I do thank you. I didn't think you'd go to so much trouble for a cabin boy. Your actions bring you on.
Obviously you. Heretics.
Permission to board the ship. We are ready.
Let's go.
Certainly. But keep in mind that we'll be at sea.
That lady sounds very familiar.
She's always the English main voice of every main character. I'm trying to think, what is she normally in? She's in so many things. If you have a dang. can't even think of that game. She's been in a couple of things. She's pretty popular. Say, well, let's go.
In order. We are ready to embark.
Perfect. Follow me.
So eager to discover Teer Fradee. My isle. My new city.
You'll need to arm yourself with patience. The voyage will be long. I've been
Oh no, I didn't do the heretic mission. That is right. I didn't see it on the list.
That's right. I heard a rumor the Norts even brought one back in one of their ships.
I doubt that. The Norts are strange, but they're not idiots.
The beast is awoken!
Those conniving, pista-stilling, bridge-building liars.
The beast is
They'll be
loose!
out for days. They'll pay for this.
What the hell manner of cargo are you transporting?
Help! We need routes! We must contain it!
Come now, let's lend them a hand.
Going back home.
Take a step back, sir!
So what you're saying is
Captain! Keep my castle safe!
that the ship will not be ready to sail.
Bioweapon.
Of course everybody's gonna leave me to fight this. You know, it probably would help if I get the right weapon out. That would totally help.
This creature would fit in perfectly in the Witcher universe.
That's what I kind of liked about some of their creatures. They reminded me of The Witcher. Oh my god, as soon as I get my health back. The funny thing is, he's not nearly as hard as he will get. Make my day, punk.
Greenblood, how do you fare?
Fine.
Thanks a lot, Kurt. You just left me.
I'm well. Your lessons have proven effective.
I've never seen a beast this size. It's quite extraordinary.
Cousin!
You too!
You were illustrious.
Thank
A
you.
cross between a Leshen and a Fiend.
Right.
Nothing more than finish it off.
Your humility remains a constant. But believe me, that battle was absolutely epic.
Alright, well, that is well I will leave this adventure until the next time when I do dawn and decide to play more of this. Once again, I suck because I literally... It was the first time I was playing, so that's the reason why I was dying so much. So, yeah, maybe there'll be a next time for this. Maybe, I don't know. Kinda still enjoy the game, But I remember, I see why I've forgotten a lot of things about it. Has some forgettable stuff, mainly
If this were modern
graphic-wise.
times, that guy would have posted that battle on Instagram.
Exactly. He would have not. He didn't help anyway. So he definitely would have been just posting and been like, "Oh, she got hit." But yeah, until next time, guys. We will see y'all later. Once again, Death Row here, getting on out of here. Like, subscribe, comment. If you played this game and you remember it, give us your opinion. Give us your opinion. Let us know in the comments. But we will see y'all next time. Later, everybody.